Frontier has snuck some awesome secret things into this update. Hello everyone and welcome to the final installment of Update 7 news for Jurassic World Evolution 2. The update and DLC for the game have just launched, so get to updating your game, and in the meantime I will take you through the patch notes so you won't miss out on anything new coming to your game. First of all, we are starting with a little showcase of the Prehistoric Marine Species Pack, which also launches today. Now this pack with 4 new species is paid content. You can check out on Steam what the prices are for you specifically, because you know that depends on like your currency, your region, but it's the same price as the previous 4 species pack, so that just gives you something to go off of. And they released a beautiful announcement trailer for it as well, which I'm playing in the background right now. A lot of people have probably already seen this launch trailer because they accidentally leaked it themselves earlier this week. So yeah, this pack comes with 4 new lagoon creatures. The Archlon, the Dunkleosteus, the Nothosaurus, and the Shonosaurus. Have done a full showcase for all 4 species yesterday in a video. I was very grateful to get early access from Frontier, so I could make that video for you guys. So I'm not gonna go over it again in this video. I just highly recommend that you check out yesterday's showcase. It's a fun video, I think. I had fun exploring this DLC, and I would again say that I recommend that you get it. It's a really good pack, and even though the update, as we will discuss in the rest of this video, is not really improving the lagoons that much, these creatures themselves are really fun to have, and one of the most fun things is honestly the lagoon rock platform, because at least that gives you something new for the lagoons in terms of like customization. It's a small thing, but it goes a long way. Moving on from the paid content, we are now getting into the free content of free update 7. So everything that I'm gonna talk about from here on out, every single thing is coming to your game for free. So I'm gonna take you through this entire list. However, I will not go into the details of everything that we already covered in yesterday's video. You know, like the lagoon viewing dome, the skin favoriting system, custom challenge mode. I already covered those extensively in yesterday's video, and you can check that out. I'm just gonna go over things quickly here and see what nuggets they are hiding. By the way, if you've been enjoying all of the news coverage and you're excited to see what sort of creative builds I will be doing with the new content and tips and tricks for building in Jurassic World Evolution 2, then consider subscribing to the channel. So, alright, here we go. The custom challenge mode, obviously, we have building, so the lagoon viewing dome. The amphitheater is now a placeable building. When buildings are marked for deletion, scaffolding now shows immediately. And remote viewing entrances can now be snapped to lagoon edges, the same way that the remote viewing entrances could snap to regular fencing. Alright, so in the species viewer, which a lot of people don't know this, you access the species viewer from the main menu, and it's at the top right. I get this question very often. They added the ability to mark skin and pattern colors as favorites, and that's super awesome. You know, when you finally found a skin that you really like, you don't have to try to memorize it or screenshot it. You can just favorite it, and then you can make that dinosaur in your park save file in the hatchery. Added ability whilst in the hatchery genome editing menu to only randomize your favorite color variants. You know, some dinosaurs have some skins that you don't really like, and then they show up when you use the randomization feature. Not anymore, just favorite the ones that you like and then choose the randomize favorites only option. Probably the most exciting thing coming in this update is the new setting Dinosaur Danger to Guess, found under the Dinosaurs section. When it is set to off, dinosaurs will not be considered dangers to guests, and guests will not flee or be attacked by them. It will also not affect the functionality or the rating or the danger level of your park. Literally nothing happens. You can just have free roaming dinosaurs. You can also make really cool walkthrough habitats and petting zoos with it. Again, as I've shown off yesterday already. It can be set off, which means that no dinosaurs will bother your guests in any way. So that means herbivores, carnivores, flying reptiles. You can have them free roaming without any issue. You can turn it on, which means that all dinosaurs will cause panic with your guests, as it has been previously. You know, even a little homalocephaly running around will cause absolutely massive panic. Or you can set it on carnivores only, which I think is the realistic and best of both worlds approach. That means that only your carnivores will hunt and scare your guests, and the herbivores won't. So you can have free roaming herbivores and it will be peaceful and nice and lovely. But when a carnivore escapes, carnage still happens. They also introduced the ability to add cosmetic damage to your building. So really what that means, you know, you've seen buildings when they've been damaged by storms, you know, they're broken, they're on fire. You can create that effect without having to summon tornadoes. Just with the click of a button, you can destroy your buildings. It is in the Demolish tool as a third tab. This is a really big thing for people who are new to the game. They removed all unlock requirements on Sandbox levels. What that means is that if you get the game right now, the only thing you still have to unlock, you don't really have to, but you could, are the challenge mode skins. Everything else, so the maps, which is the last thing that they did right here, the maps, the dinosaurs, the buildings, everything is already unlocked. So if you don't feel like doing challenge mode or campaign or anything like that, and you just want to do creative building, you can do that. No unlocks needed. They added intelligent and fussy traits into Sandbox mode, so you can have intelligent and fussy dinosaurs in your Sandbox parks. And allowing intelligent dinosaurs requires the dinosaur escapes setting to be turned on. What they're basically saying is, look, if escapes are turned off, it means your dinosaurs are stupid, okay? So these two cannot exist in the same universe. Fuzzy Dinosaurs is an additional setting as part of the dinosaur comfort settings. In the Jurassic World database, they added the ability to view different dinosaur model variants. Alright, now some cool additions / changes to dinosaur behavior and how we interact with our dinosaur. A really handy feature is that they added the ability to favorite a dinosaur. And what that means is that a little beacon will show up when a dinosaur is about to perform what they call an interesting behavior. So that means eating from a feeder, hunting, doing a social interaction, escaping, all of that. There, like a bright green beacon will pop up to let you know, hey, you might want to check this out. They reduced all sauropod territory requirements by 25%. This one right here, they really hid it in here and they're not doing it any justice, honestly. Adjusted Spinosaurus posing in all behaviors and movements, and as you might have seen in yesterday's short and at the start of this video, they also gave the Spinosaurus the iconic Jurassic Park 3 kill animation when it attacks or when it kills other large carnivores. So it does this for the T-Rex, but also the other large carnivores. It's absolutely amazing. And they also updated its exit animation. None of that is mentioned here, but that is very exciting. I mean, people are very happy that they fixed like the posing of the animal as well, but these new animations are top-notch. They also added social behaviors to Ichthyosaurus, Plesiosaurus, Chronosaurus, Elasmosaurus, Adamborosaurus, Styxosaurus, and Lipleurodon, in addition to, of course, the 4 new species coming in the pack discussed earlier in this video. 2 very notable omissions here are Mosasaurus and Tylosaurus. They do not have social behaviors. I don't know why. Don't shoot the messenger, please. But yeah, for some reason, those 2 were omitted from this social behavior overhaul. If you want to check out all of the social behaviors, I have a video on the channel. No talking for me, just enjoying the animations. Marine reptile transport no longer always goes to the center of a lagoon, and they enabled Proceratosaurus and Monlophosaurus to attack ranger teams. I had no idea that they didn't. I'm sure the ranger teams are absolutely delighted. Contact points for ranger team vehicles have been rebalanced, allowing for accurate engagement from dinosaurs. In the species viewer, they added the ability to view behaviors in slow motion, and again, also they added the ability to favorite the skins that you like. Before we get into the details of the bug fixes, just a little bit of an miscellaneous here down below. Various stability fixes, various animation fixes. I guess that covers the Spinosaurus new animations. perhaps, various audio fixes, and various text and localization fixes. I'll leave this on screen so you can read this as you please for yourself. I will only highlight the things that I find to be the biggest deal, because obviously it is a lot to go through. And of course, you can also check out this whole patch notes for yourself as well. I just know that you guys always appreciate it when I do a video on it, so that you don't have to read it. You can just, you know, put this video on in the background. You can unload the dishwasher. You can, I don't know, wash your hair, brush your teeth, whatever you do while I ramble on. So you don't actually have to read it yourself. This one I'm happy with. Fix automated ranger teams briefly displaying the can't reach destination status when assigned to a ranger post that they can reach. Because yeah, that's annoying. Oh, enabled hunts by large marine reptiles on small and medium ones when they're hungry and don't have enough feeders. I didn't know that this wasn't a thing. If anybody has recently been playing through the Dominion Malta expansion and was missing Herrerasaurus and Megalosaurus, that will no longer be the case. They have been added. The new creatures from the Feathered Species Pack and the Marine Species Pack are now also available in the Malta Dinosaur Exchange, of course, if you have those 2 DLCs. Fix the vehicle radio in the Isla Nublar square sandbox playing the wrong station. Oh yeah, there you go. This is something we wondered about. Fix Mr. DNA decoration appearing in the lights submenu. Unfortunately, they removed him from the lights submenu because he doesn't have lights, instead of the opposite, where they actually gave him lights. That would have been cool though, if like everything lit up like Christmas lights. Hey, this is cool for people who play the game on PS4 or Xbox One who don't have the all buildings option. The heavy fence is now available when using the DFW building style, so you get an extra fence in that building set. Apparently there was a problem with weather and diseases not appearing on the Sierra Nevada Square Sandbox level. That has been fixed. Oh, this is really nice. Small and tiny pterosaurs will no longer cause panic just by flying near other dinosaurs. That's really lovely, because as you will note from all of this, there is still no setting to turn off panicking for dinosaurs. We can turn it off for our guests now, which is a nice surprise, but dinosaurs will still cause panic with each other, with, you know, more vulnerable species, prey species. Fortunately, though, what they've done now is that the small and tiny pterosaurs, for example, Jailopterus, will no longer cause panic. And that's really, really lovely when you want to be able to combine them. Fixed a bug where carnivore and live prey feeders could be placed on and clip into San Marie Lagoon attachment point platforms. Alright. Fixed log viewing gallery and dome viewing gallery negatively affecting transport rating. Hadn't realized this was a thing, but good to see it fixed then. Okay, this is a big one, and they're kind of late in fixing this, because I've seen this a lot in my comments where people were kind of soft locked in the campaign because of this issue. So they fixed players being blocked during the Dominion Malta expansion if you transport Atrociraptors to another island before the player moves. Oh, I'm gonna miss this glitch. I've seen it a lot on the socials, and I actually think it's really funny. But they fixed it now. Yeah, only time will tell if any of this actually means that we get better performance on some of the maps. If they fix the problem where dinosaurs can randomly starve, even though there is food around because they freeze in place. I don't know if any of that has been fixed. I hope so. I'm a little bit skeptical considering how long those issues have been plaguing the game. But that is everything that is in the patch notes. And again, I highly recommend that you check out yesterday's showcase videos. Those videos are a lot more entertaining than this. This was just really dry, obviously. If you want something juicy, then yeah, check out yesterday's showcase videos. And of course, I hope that you have a great time checking out all of this new content for yourself in your own game. If you want to see what I will be building with the new content, then consider subscribing to the channel. And just because I get this question every single update, I just want to show you that the dinosaurs in the aviary glitch still works. You can see that I can just incubate my Therizinosaurus in the aviary hatchery, and if we just wait a teeny tiny bit, I will be able to release it. If you don't know how to do this, I have a tutorial on the channel that shows you how to do this. It is in short form, it is in long video form, whatever you prefer. But here we go. Here comes the Theri speeding through. there. Guys, you really don't have to worry about them fixing this, seriously. Now, this is a comment I've been getting a lot, and I just want to show you what happens. So many people have been like, release the Nothosaurus using the glitch, and then you'll be able to have it on land. I'll show you. There you go, it took a while. There you go, alright. They sink into the ground, and just like with every single aquatic animal that we have in the game, here you can now delete that, you can dig him out if you want. They'll just do this forever. So the expectation from people was that, you know, they would realize that they were on land and they would start walking. It doesn't work that way. They just freeze at the end of their exit animation because the game's coding has no idea what to do with this situation. So I just wanted to show you this. You can have, you know, you can have flying Nothosaurus if this is what you like. I don't really think this is very usable for a park. They look very happy about it though. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, enjoy the game.